This is Adolf from the University of Boya. We are here to talk about educational financing. But before we talk about educational financing, I want us to know what education is all about. Education is the systematic process through which a child or an adult acquires knowledge, experience, skills, and attitude. And if you look at education, you will notice that many authors have come out with their own definitions. Like Plato, who says that education, the objective of education is to teach to love beauty. And we have another author, Ashu Ebot, who says that an enlightened mind and soul. That's the own definition of education. Okay, we all know what education is all about. So we want to talk about educational financing, which is our main objective. So educational financing refers to the various methods and resources available to fund educational expenses. And we are going to under educational financing, we are going to be discussing on the reasons for educational financing, the sources for educational financing, the importance of educational financing, and most importantly, how educational financing can lead to conflict resolution. Now we are going to talk about the reasons for educational financing. Firstly, we shall start with the reasons for educational financing. And Josephine, please, I think what can you give as a reason for financing education?
Okay, so one of the first reasons for educational financing is personal development and growth. Education is often viewed as a pathway to personal development and growth. Financing education allows individuals to pursue their academic interests, explore their academic interests, new fields of study, and extend their range of interests of what they want to do. Second reasons for educational financing is skills development and specialized training. Some individuals may seek financing for education to acquire specific skills or undergo specialized training programs that are not readily available through traditional academic routes. These could include vocational training and professional certification.
The next reason for educational financing is limited funding. The government of Cameroon may not have sufficient resources to fully fund education for all its citizens. As a result, individuals and families need to look for external financing to cover up the cost of education, especially at the university. Again, another reason for educational financing is rising cost of higher education. Higher education courses are usually 3 years to acquire a degree. The duration of these courses make them costly. Different courses like inflation rate have further increased the cost of higher education.
For listening to the reasons for educational financing, and we want you to understand very well that it's very important to finance education. Now we are going to talk about the sources of educational financing, and we are going to call on Sonita to tell us the source of educational financing.
So I will be talking on the sources of educational financing. There are several ways which education can be financed, like let me say the sources of educational finances that individuals and family can exploit. Firstly, we have government funding. Government funding is a situation where government allocate budget for education and also provide financial support through various programs like the funding of public education or public school rather. Secondly, we have scholarships and grants. Scholarships and grants are offered through various organizations. We have the governmental and non-governmental organizations, which help students to pursue their education at different levels. We also have loans and grants are being obtained by individuals and family through institutions like commercial banks in order to help students to finance their education.
Thanks for that good contribution. Colette, what are your own contributions to the source of educational financing?
We're going to talk on the education saving plans, where we see families can save for education expenses through education saving plans or dedicated accounts. That is, these accounts can also allow individuals to save and also earn interest for specifically purposes.
That was great. I really enjoy your point. Okay, Philemon, what are your additions to this?
Okay, we have in Cameroon we have another sources of educational financing such as employer programs. So employers in Cameroon, they provide programs for education financing, like they give assistance to their employees, they give scholarships, they create opportunities for their employees to be educated. We also have public fundraising. We have fundraising and crowd funds. This is a situation where the crowd or private individuals are being, they donate a source of education. This can involve the community or individuals or private organizations which they finance education, like for schools or some particular students which deserve it or are in need of it.
Now we are going to talk about the importance of educational financing. Educational financing is very important. Now we are going to see some of the importance. Maureen, please, can you enlighten us on some of the importance of educational financing?
Okay, sir, very good. You know that education is the backbone of every society, so I'll be talking on the importance of education financing. So, education financing help in the increase of access to education, especially for individuals who are unable to afford this type of education. So for this reason, when the government finances education, it will bridge the gap between the poor and the rich. Secondly, education gives access to quality education. There are some institutions that are unable to afford quality teachers. When the government finances education, it will permit such private sector to acquire these quality teachers, thereby improving the learners' capacity and it also build their skills in reasoning.
Thank you for that great contribution. Luma, what are the importance, according to you, what do you think is the importance of educational financing?
Okay, on the importance, it leads to research and innovation, where people with great mindsets are being financed to carry out projects. Also, there's equity educational financing, where everybody has access to education. The quality of education goes to everybody. Thank you.
No, educational financing is very important, and we are advising the government, individuals, to get into educational financing, to finance education. Now we are going to be talking about how educational financing can lead to conflict resolution.
Talk about how educational financing can help solve conflict resolution in Cameroon, to be specific. Now, I'm going to start with promoting understanding and tolerance. Now, as you all know, education plays a crucial role in promoting understanding, empathy, and tolerance amongst individuals from different backgrounds and communities. By financing educational programs that emphasize peace, students can develop a deeper understanding of the root cause of conflicts and learn strategies for peaceful coexistence. This can help break down stereotypes, reduce prejudice, and build bridges between conflicting groups.
Fostering critical thinking and analytical skills. Educational financing can support initiatives that promote critical thinking, analytical skills, and the ability to evaluate information objectively. These skills enables individuals to question assumptions and analyze complex situations and engage in constructive dialogue. By nurturing these abilities, education helps individuals develop a more normal understanding of conflicts and encourage them to seek peaceful solutions rather than resorting to violence.
Moreover, creating opportunity for dialogue and reconciliation. Educational financing can facilitate the creation of platforms and spaces where individuals from conflicted groups can come together, engage in dialogue, and work toward reconciliation. This can include initiatives such as joint educational programs, peace-building workshops, or cultural exchange programs. By bringing people together and providing opportunity for interaction, education can foster mutual understanding, empathy, and trust, which are crucial for conflict resolution.
Most importantly, on how educational financing can lead to conflict resolution is addressing root causes of conflict. Educational financing can contribute to addressing the underlying causes of conflict, such as poverty, inequality, and social justice. By investing in quality education in marginalized and conflict-affected areas, educational financing can help alleviate socioeconomic disparities, promote social cohesion, and reduce grievance that can fuel conflict. To conclude, while educational financing alone may not resolve conflict entirely, it can create an enabling environment that supports peaceful coexistence, fosters dialogue and reconciliation, and equips individuals with the necessary skills and knowledge to actively engage in conflict resolution efforts. Thank you. We hope you learned a lot of things from our video. Keep watching, please. And we want to urge the government to finance education, individuals to also get into education. Thank you.